Do you want your save in Starters Order 7 to go from these generic tracks, trainers, and jockeys to looking like this instead? Then stick around and I'm going to show you how with the Start It mod. For those that don't know, the Start It mod will fully flesh out your world in Starters Order 7. You'll see here, it'll feature races from every country, fully realistic US courses, fully realistic international courses, including Ascot, Flemington, Randwick, Rosehill, Meydan, St. Moritz, and more. And new countries including Spain, Saudi Arabia, and Switzerland. Of course, all credit goes to MJ Tags on the forums. I'm going to put this link to the mod itself down in the description of the video. You ever download all these, but we'll go through this together. Even though I've done it once, we'll do it again, just here on screen, so you guys can see how it's done. I've been searching for a really good tutorial of how it's done. Sometimes the directions here can be a little easy to misunderstand, so I figured it'd be great to make a straight to the point tutorial explaining it, and so it'd help everybody out in the community get this mod going. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is open your documents folders. Mine, I just keep it pinned down here for quick access on my taskbar, but once you got that open, you're going to want to pull up your downloads tab. That'll be one of the two tabs we're going to be working with here. Downloads tab first, and then we're going to open up the Starters Order 7 tab here at the top. So to get to that, I have mine actually pinned on my quick access here, but I'm going to show you guys how to get to it quickly on your own. So you go to this PC, you'll go to the disk drive that you have your game installed on. You want to go to Program Files x86, scroll down till you find Steam. Then you're going to go down to Steam Apps, Common, and then you're going to find Starters Order 7 Horse Racing. And then once you know you're in the right spot. So of course, now you're going to have a Downloads tab. Ignore these other ones at the top here. The videos is here just because I'm recording. But yeah, so you're going to have your Downloads tab and your Starters Order 7 Horse Racing tab. And I'm going to explain what you're going to do with these two now. So you'll see here in the directions, it does well at, MJ Tags did well at giving you a step-by-step process, but it can get a little confusing, especially on this part here confused me. So we'll clarify that for you. So first, you're going to download every single one of these in order. Okay, so you're going to download each of these links. You will open it up, go over here, ignore all of this. Okay, you don't have to pay, you don't have to do none of that. You're going to click download. Okay, boom, you'll see your download start up here in the top right. It may be somewhere else for you. I am on Windows 11. I know a lot of people are still on Windows 10, but that download will happen there, and you're going to go through. Then you're going to do the courses. You're going to do this for every single thing. Some of these might take a bit, like this one's 1.9 gigs, depending on your system and internet and stuff. Some might take a little bit, but don't worry, give them time. And then once you have every single one of these installed, they will appear in your Downloads tab. That's why we have this pulled up. So you'll see here, the one I just installed is right here. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to download every single one of these, and then you guys will catch back up with me after I have all these downloaded. All right, and as you can see here, I have downloaded all of these Start It mod folders, the zip files, as they appear now in my downloads. We'll start with 5.1.1, since it's of course the first one you need to do something with. You do want to do these in order. Right click it first, right click, and then next. It's very simple. You're just going to hit extract all. You can just extract it to right here, and then it's going to do its thing. It may take a second, just give it time, but once this is done, I'll show you guys what you do with those files. All right, so my 5.1.1 folder, that's tough to say, it has finished extracting. You'll see now it no longer has a zipper on it. That means it has been unzipped, so to speak, and you'll see that is this part of the step we are on. So next, what you're going to want to do, you'll say place contents in your program file Starters Order 7 folder. So that was a little confusing, of course, but I showed you guys earlier how to get to the Starters Order 7 folder. If you need to go back and look at how we got here, feel free to rewind the video. But then once you're at this part, you just leave it just like this. Then you're going to pull up your downloads folder. You want to drag it over just enough to where you can see both of them. Open this one, double click inside of here. And then once you see this, you will see these folders already exist. Graphics, GFX, also known as graphics, 3D, and mods. You're going to highlight these, drag all three over, and do not drag it to a specific folder Sorry, make sure you have enough room here. So highlight all of them, drag it over in general. You're gonna move it into Starters Order 7 in general, not a specific one, okay? So just drag it over here, let it go, and it's gonna start copying over. And as things move over, it is going to sometimes prompt you saying this right here, perfect timing. This destination has blah, blah, blah with the same names. Just hit replace the files in this destination. Every time this pops up, hit replace the files in this destination, or in the destination. And then once again, just like downloading these files, sometimes replacing and moving things over can take a bit. So now we are now done with 5.1.1. Next on the steps, it says to do the courses. So don't go to 1.2 yet, go to the courses now. So next thing we're gonna do, find the courses folder, click on it, click on it. Okay, please cooperate. Click on it, right click, extract all, and we're gonna extract. This could take a while because the courses file, I think, was the bigger of the bunch. So you're going to let it do its thing, and then you'll catch up with me again. All right, so my courses folder has finished unzipping. It no longer has the zipper, the same with this one here. What you're going to do this time is you'll see these steps say you're going to go into your 3D folder. So right here in the Starters Order 7 window that we had open, you're going to go into 3D. And the first thing you want to do, your courses folder, you want to right click on it, show more options, and then rename. Now you can rename this to whatever you want, but I renamed mine to BU Original. That just stood for Backup Original. You can copy the name if you like. I don't mind. And then now you won't have this other courses folder here yet. Yours will just have one, and that one that you have there, you're going to rename to BU Original. Now what you're going to do, the one you extracted though, you're going to go into here. You're not going to drag this one over. Double click in here. Have this courses file, and what you're going to do, you're going to grab this courses file and drag it into 3D. Do not put it in a specific folder, just like I said earlier. Drag it over here in general to 3D. This will place your brand new courses folder over into here. As you can see, all these items are being moved over. And then once again, for anything that you have pop up that needs replaced, if it says it already exists, would you like to replace it? You will click yes. Once again, this can take a bit. So once this is done, I will catch back up with you guys. But on the plus side, the very first folder we did and this one, I think are the two largest ones. So once they're out of the way, we're on the home stretch and almost finished. All right, so after the long wait of all your courses moving over to your 3D folder, it should look exactly like this. You will have your old backed up folder that you renamed, and then the new one that you placed inside of your 3D folder. For the next step, we are going to go back to this, the main Starters Order 7 folder we're in. We are no longer in the 3D, and then you will see the next part is we do 5.1.2. So we're going to go back over to your downloads folder. We're going to go in here and do just like we did on 1.1 and the courses. You're going to go to 1.2, click it, right click, extract all. And then you're going to extract all of that here. This one should go kind of quick, so I'll just stick around for it. And you will see now your 1.2 patch appears without a zip on it. What you're going to do now, make sure you have enough room, click it, drag it, whoops, clicked it one too many times. You want to go inside of it, sorry, not drag it. Get to this point where you see mods in 3D, highlight both of them, drag them over, just over here to the side, not a specific folder, let it go. And it's going to copy over, you'll hit replace the files in the destination. Just like we did a moment ago, we're going to now go to 1.3, click on it, right click, extract all, extract, let it do its thing. And then once again, just like we did with 1.2, after this is finished, we are going to go inside of that folder, get the contents, not the entire folder itself, because that's where I was messing up. I was dragging the entire folder over and it wouldn't work for me at first. And that was just my fault. I'm sure there's others who's made that mistake. But yeah, I'll stick around with you guys for this one, and we won't do a cut. We'll just wait till this one finishes up since it's already almost done. All right, cool, perfect. Now we are on 1.3. You go inside, double click, 3D and mods, click, drag it over, let it go, and it's going to copy over. And then once again, anytime it pops up to replace files and destination, just like that, I will be clicking it and I will let it do its thing. All right, that is finished. Now, after 1.3 is 1.4. We're almost done. Just this one and one more left. Click it, extract all, extract. Just like with every single other one, we're going to go inside of the folder, highlight the contents, and drag it over. All right, our 1.4 is now extracted. We're going to go inside of the file, double click, highlight mods in 3D, drag it over. I'm going to prompt us again to replace the files. We will be clicking replace files, of course. And then we will do finally the final patch. And we will be done, and we'll check out what it looks like in game. But yeah, so now let's head back to downloads. 1.5, and to keep your track, you can see the ones that are unzipped. You'll see we perfectly went in order of the directions. 1.1, then courses, and then 2, 3, 4, and then last one's 5. And extract all, extract. This one's going pretty quick, which is nice. And then we'll go in game and we'll compare the differences of what races used to be named, the tracks and jockeys and stuff. But yeah, this mod's really cool. Once again, shout out to MJ Tags 11 for this. This is really massive mod that really makes the game more realistic, of course. So it's really nice to have. So much appreciation to everyone who put in time to make this happen. As you know, we're still here in 2025 enjoying this. All right, 1.5 has finished. I'm going to go into 1.5 all the way in, mods in 3D. Drag it over, and we will click replace files in this destination. And then once this is done, I'll catch up with you guys. We'll load up the game and check out the mod in game. All right, now once you are done placing the files where they belong, if you've extracted all of those folders and doing all those downloads, we get to take advantage of this awesome mod and use it. So you load up Starters Order 7, and you will click start a new game. And then very important right here, I like the US schedule, so I select US, of course, and then available user mods. You will now see the option for start it here. You will click default and you will click start it, okay? And then you'll select, you know, difficulty and everything else that you wish after that. But then you click an open slot. And then right here, you set up your game just like you always would. Just for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna leave it very basic. I'm not changing anything. This isn't how I would set up my game video. So I'm gonna leave it just like this though, just for the sake of time. Do not worry that it says default game schedule. That's totally fine. You can ignore that, but you'll click start new game. And then once this is done setting up, I will show you guys all of the differences between a default database and the mod database. All right, and after your save is all done loading up, now we get to check out the advantages of this mod. You'll see right away, you'll see the track names here are now Aqueduct and Santa Anita, which are 2 real life tracks. You can see all the courses right here on your courses tab, of course, where you have every real life track named and their realistic names, which is really awesome and adds that realistic aspect, as well as some real life trainer names across a lot of countries and the jockeys across countries, which is really cool. And then, of course, if you head over to your diary and notes tab, an awesome part of this mod is it even has the real life race names and their grades at the correct tracks as well, which is really cool. So in this database on May 2nd of every year, the Kentucky Derby will take place, as you'll see here, at Belmont Park, which is really awesome. And then, of course, the Kentucky Derby is also, it also has the Preakness, you'll see on the May 16th. That leads into the Belmont Stakes, the Haskell Invitational, sorry, and the Travers. And that's just to name a few. It has tons and tons of other tracks and their specific races, which is really cool. It even has the build-up races to the Kentucky Derby if you want to try to mimic some of your real-life favorite horses or trainers on their pursuit to the Kentucky Derby. But yeah, I hope this was pretty basic bare bones tutorial for you, and it was straight to the point, and hopefully you're able to understand it. I've been looking for a solid tutorial nowadays. I know it's 2025 and the game's been out a bit, but I was really looking for a good tutorial myself. So I figured why not make one for the community. But hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please thumbs up the video and share it with some other Starters Order 7 community posters that are looking for some help on how to download this mod, because it can be a little confusing. And if you guys are interested in seeing some other mods, I have the increments bar mod if you'd like to know how to install that, and I'm going to go back and probably install the realistic horse pictures mod. If you guys would like a video on that as well, I can do that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.